You can't see me. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 100 of Deadman's Deliveries. It's taken a few years, but we have got to the big 100 and I'm going to be celebrating today with two, I think, collector's edition John Cena figures. Obviously we are on his farewell tour, as it says on the shirt, of a figure that seems like it has been sat on. Thank you, Smiths. And there he is. We are on his farewell tour, so Mattel is pumping out a ton of John Cena figures, including this very nice invisible one, which I managed to find in the Entertainer. I might leave a link to a very small toy hunt there. But yeah, I got this one off Smith's, pre-ordered it a while ago. So I'll get into this one first, because it's already basically open. We actually get it started with a nice backing card, which I might keep. I'm going to keep that, because that's nice. It does say 16 time, obviously now he's a 17 time. But that's a really nice backing card, so I like that, because maybe I would have kept the box, but because, you know, it's like a collector's edition, but someone has literally sat on this, so yeah, maybe not. I'll probably keep the other one, because tripod nearly fell. It's in good enough condition, but this one isn't. So it's a fairly standard John Cena figure, so we get a mic holding hand and a wave hand. I don't know why we haven't got one of them yet. We got it like 10 years ago and then haven't got one of them since. But yeah, we're going to get into this figure, which is from Elite 119. It is my first and only Elite 119 figure thus far. It's the only one that I pre-ordered from Smith's. There are some others that I will probably grab at some point, but this is the only one that I really wanted to make sure I got. But it's really nice, actually. I'm not sure when specifically this is from. I'm pretty sure this isn't the Royal Rumble gear. I'm not sure when this is from, but it would have been probably, I think it might be of his first appearance, right? His first appearance on Raw. But yeah, really nice figure. So we'll get into the details of this. The backing card has just fallen down, but we'll get into the hat first. You got You Can't See Me on the front, and then Never Give Up on the side, and Rise Above Hate there. And then you have The Last Time Is Now. Obviously he is on his retirement tour. The socks I actually really like. I don't in real life. I think they look stupid. So do his knee pads. He just looks like someone sort of dressed up as John Cena these days, more than actual John Cena. But we have the black trainers with the white bottoms in the blue and white striped socks with Never Give Up on them. He has the knee pads. I actually really like this build of John Cena. It looks really nice. It might not be fun to stand up because of the trainers, but it does look good, to be fair. Getting into the armbands, the wristbands, we have You Can't See Me again, obviously, and then Never Give Up on the other side. Getting into the t-shirt, we have The Last Time Is Now Farewell Tour, same as what it says on the backing card. I believe it's the same design. As you can see there, you got John Cena there with doing the salute, 16 time. The Last Time Is Now John Cena Farewell Tour. Yeah, really nice. That's obviously it in better quality and like blown up. Never Give Up on the side, and then Rise Above Hate. I really like Rise Above Hate. That looks really nice. And then after this, You Can't See Me, because we are like 5 dates away from John Cena's in-ring career in the WWE being over. And to put it, well, not lightly or mildly, really, it's been a clusterfuck. Let's be honest. It has not been good. There's so much I want to say about John Cena's farewell tour, and I've already said quite a lot, like in my review of WrestlePalooza after he got squashed by Piss Boy Brock Lesnar. I did say a lot. I said I would do a John Cena rant, and I fully intend to, but thankfully my GOAT is taking action and taking it into his own hands to get himself a match with AJ Styles, because It's one of his best rivals that has not been visited for people like Logan Paul and Brock Lesnar to be involved in the farewell tour. But I really, really like this figure. This is a very nice John Cena. I know John Cena is John Cena, and we have a lot of John Cena figures over the years. But I know he just wears jorts, but the t-shirts and the armbands and everything are really different, and they're really cool. This is something that definitely people that don't collect figures won't understand, or will look at you weirdly for it. Like, what, you have 30 of the same guy and he's just got a different shirt? Yeah, have you ever seen them in a line? It looks really cool, mate. And I mean, something like this really stands out. But yeah, this is a really nice looking John Cena figure. And the head sculpt, we're going to get one head sculpt in it, but it's just a normal John Cena, no bald spot, which I think he would have had at this point, because I don't know when he got that hair transplant, all the plugs put in, whatever he got. But yeah, really nice t-shirt as well. No Velcro on it. It does go over the top, like he is very synonymous for doing. That is the Elite 119 Collector's Edition. Now let's get into the Greatest Hits figure. It doesn't actually have anything on the back, but I believe this is the one. There was a Stone Cold, a Walter, or Gunther, and Cody Rhodes in the set. I actually got that Gunther, really, really nice. I don't know if I've done that on the channel, but yeah, here's the next John Cena. And then we have Never Give Up C-Nation, very similar, really nice. Probably go on the wall at some point. I don't know who that is. He's supposed to be AA-ing or FU-ing. But there's the really cool back of the box with the Cena with the armbands. But weirdly, no T. I guess this would have been quite an expensive figure for them to make. You know, it's a completely different paint job, or no paint job. So you can understand why maybe they haven't included any accessories. But I've seen a lot of cool customs being done with it, like AWF Ag, I think he's called on Instagram. I saw him do a mashup of these two figures and like actually put the shorts. I can't remember what it was. Either put the shorts on this figure, or he put the body on this. He put those shorts on that figure, or he put the body on that figure. So it was like invisible gear, which both are really cool. Here are a couple invisible head sculpts, which are probably quite hard to see. We've got a smiley one over here. Smiley one over here. And a shouty one over here. I don't know what era this is supposed to show, because that's showing like 2011 John Cena. But that haircut doesn't particularly look like that era of John Cena. It looks a bit earlier than that, in my opinion. But I'm not sure. So yeah, let's get into the figure itself, and it feels really different. I wonder how this is made. This is a one of a kind figure. This is very, very interesting. Look at that. I've not actually seen anyone review this figure. I don't really watch many figure reviews, which is like a lot of my content, so maybe I should watch more figure reviews, learn some stuff about it. But I like to just give my raw opinion. I feel like when you go on Instagram and stuff like that, there's a lot of negativity about figures that you might have just got, and someone saying it's terrible. I prefer to find those things out by myself, you know. I think sometimes when there's a problem with a figure, I haven't noticed it until someone else has pointed it out, and then I've thought, oh, that looks shit, I'm not really as looking forward to that. Some things I will definitely spot myself, but I feel like some things I wouldn't have noticed if someone didn't mention them. Like the CM Punk Ultimate Editions, like the new ones, the big shoulders, yeah, okay, I noticed that. They're definitely noticeable. Other stuff, not so much. But yeah, this is a really cool figure. Very, very nice. As I said, I've seen customs where these shorts are put on here. Shorts, I mean, we could put the t-shirt on here. We could put the let's do it. Let's put the gear on here. No dog tag for the other Cena, which was quite weird, but I'm gonna put the gear on this figure for some fun. Why not? Really hard to get the hands out of this figure, actually. But I suppose I don't really have anything to say at this point in time. Go and check out some of my other videos. Just generally, just check out my other videos because they're really good and you will enjoy yourself. I don't really have anything more interesting to say, unfortunately. But yeah, two really nice figures. Obviously, one of them less usable in a PIC-FED scenario, because I don't know how you would explain a see-through man wrestling. But yeah, really cool. It's a one-of-a-kind figure, you know. They made a basic with, I think it was like just the skin was see-through, and then he had like a t-shirt and the jorts and that on, which honestly I would have liked to see a figure like that, see-through Cena, because technically why is his gear see-through if he's invisible? I understand that, but why would his gear be see-through? But you know, at the end of the day, they're action figures. Who cares that much about it? Me actually, so I don't know what I'm saying. No, I'm joking. I've dropped the hat. I have dropped the hat. The heads are different sizes. Obviously, this hat is for a John Cena that is newer, like a newer look of John Cena. So it's for his new hair, his big hair, his Hollywood hair. So it doesn't necessarily fit so well on a figure with his old crew cut, buzz cut, whatever you want to call it. But we'll just stick a little hand on here, and this is where we're just going to finish off the video. Not very exciting, to be honest, but if you have stayed until now, thank you. I appreciate it, and yeah, you won't be disappointed by my other videos, because this one at this point isn't very good, but that looks really cool. I really like that. That is wicked, in my personal opinion. Look at that. I'm chuffed with that. Yeah, two really nice figures. Yeah, I can't say much more about them. I'm very happy with both of them. Well worth the money. If you were thinking about getting either of these two figures, I recommend them both. Obviously, if you could only own one John Cena of these two, I would say the invisible one, probably, because it's just so different, and they won't make as many more of these. They'll make similar Cenas. They've already made similar Cenas. You know, here's an ultimate edition of a John Cena, which is a nice comparison. But yeah, yeah, if you were going to own one, I would go for the see-through one. It's harder to come by, probably, but if you need a normal John Cena, the Elite 119 is fantastic. Really nice. That WrestleMania figure from Mania 24 looks phenomenal. I'm looking forward to getting that, and I'm looking forward to him and AJ Styles' match at Crown Jewel. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like. There will be some videos there, and the Deadman Deliveries playlist playing up here if you want to check any of that out. Got tons of content coming soon, hoping to reach 500 subscribers ASAP, or hopefully by the time this video comes out, because I've got a few videos to post in between then. I think I'm on 493, and we've only got a few days left of September, so hopefully I can make it before the end of September, but if not, then as soon as in October. So thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. You can't see me. For the record, I am actually wearing Hustle, Loyalty, Respect shorts, but again, you can't see me. But thanks. See you later.